Good morning. So it's about 3 a.m. It's actually my normal time that I get up because I like to be in the gym early. But like a week ago, I had something that was like pressing me to make a video about certain topic. Not so much. There's another conspiracy theory, right? I don't know why so many people look at the phrase or conspiracy theorist as a derogatory term. I prefer to wear it like a badge of honor, respectfully, because some people do look a little nutty. But anyway, so I was thinking over this thing, and I was thinking about how much division that it causes, and it's kind of a weird thing. But what I wanted to talk about was not to prove or disprove something. It was the social psychological effect of one group of people, even if they are a minority, saying that they believe in something, and another group of people saying that is impossible, you idiot. Just the whole social dynamics of these two different houses, right? And I didn't make it, and I'm busy. I'm always wearing my paint studio. I'm trying to make content for the other channel, and then I have to edit it. And so it just got behind me, and then I woke up to an email saying that they removed some of my content.
Hi, Landon Pets. We wanted to let you know our team reviewed your content and we think it violates our policy on harmful conspiracy theories. We know you may not have realised this was a violation of our policies, so we're not applying a strike to your channel. However, we have removed the following content from YouTube. Video, the Mandela effect, and what exactly does it mean?
Now again, I'm not trying to prove anything to you. I don't care if you believe it or not. We do have to accept the fact that there are a large number of people saying that they remember things a certain way, and they're not that way anymore, and they all remember it the exact same way. And I get that you can have a theory on how someone can be misremembering, but it's just interesting that that so many people say, no, I have this is where I was at, this is what I was doing, this is why I remember it this way, and people choose to cast it to the side. I'm more perplexed by why it would be a dangerous conspiracy theory, right? That's interesting, and I'm gonna go over a few more that'll probably be considered dangerous by YouTube and their policies. I don't care that they took the video down. When I first started the channel, I didn't think anybody would believe me anyway. I just said, listen, I need to say this stuff, and hey, I made a bunch of friends, but I came from the perspective that Lord, let it reach whoever it needs to, and this is for all topics, not necessarily this one thing, right? But let it reach whoever it needs to, and if it gets pulled down, then it gets pulled down. And I encourage you, don't get dismayed by whatever they do. Just keep pushing on. Whatever they take down, they take down. But I'm pretty sure if someone needed to see it, and the Father used that for His glory, it's going to happen, right? So look, I don't really have like a whole like large point. Like I said, not trying to prove it to anybody. I was just thinking over the social dynamic of these two different groups of people. But you do have to admit, those that believe in it, there's this thing, we had this zeal when you first start seeing something different. You're like, no, that's not right. I remember it like this. You just wanted to tell everybody and all that. And it's, we did kind of look a little nutty, right? I went over to my grandfather's house, still living at my aunt's house, making videos there, not leaving because of all the trauma. But I went over to my grandfather's house. He's laying in the bed watching TV. I forget why I got on the conversation. I think CERN was in the news. And of course, there's a theory that CERN's doing all this, right? Who knows? And I started talking about it, and this change and that change and all that whole zeal thing, right? But I said, do you know Isaiah 11:6? And my grandfather said, yes. And the lion shall dwell with the lamb, and the bear shall eat grass like the ox. And the child shall play in the hole of the asp, and nothing shall destroy in all my holy mountain. And I'm like, yeah, so look, this is what he did, yada, yada, yada. And after that, he would never repeat it again. He would even claim to not know what the Bible verse was. And it was written on his heart. He had, he knew what it said, and then after that, he denied it. And I come from the perspective that there are people that walk amongst us that uh, have ties to a world that we can't see. They get in trouble when they make mistakes, when they reveal things to us, stuff like that. And that same fear, I just saw a correlation between the way that he behaved afterward, after he said something that is no longer true in the eyes of the world, and the way that he would respond after that. Again, I don't care if you believe it or not. It just makes me question, what is this realm that we live in? What does it look like? The shape of it, right? That's probably another theory. Please stop saying the word flat. For the love of God, it is an F word. If you go out there and you say flat, you look like an idiot. And here's the thing: you can't prove the shape of it. You cannot prove it. The person that makes the claim is the one that has the burden of proof. So when they say that the shape is 8 inches per square mile, and you can prove that it's not true, you know that they're lying. Stand on that. Just right there. I've had conversations with people, and I make it fun. I'm not like screaming at the sky because I see straight clouds or whatever, but I will bring it up and show proof of evidence of that too. And matter of fact, 2 states have just made it illegal for them to chemically manipulate the sky. So I've never put on a metal hat, but I don't even know where that comes from. Looking into these things, I get that we look nuts. And the thing is, like, imagine the freedom that you would have if you didn't see any, wherever you stand, which whatever route you go, whatever topic you pick. Imagine the freedom you would have to focus on like finance and science, real science, or just like I don't know, things would improve your life if you didn't spend so much time doing this. I was in a chat, very very large Christian chat room. They have a very big YouTube channel, and they were talking about the Masons. And I was trying to explain to them that these men truly believe that they're doing something good and honorable, and they're helping their community. And I got ate up. Just everybody was like, "Yes, demonic," and I'm like, dude, that's not. That all the men in the SS were, most of them were like doctors and lawyers, and like I'm talking Hitler's like guys. They were like upper class citizens. You don't convince people to do evil things by telling them, "Hey, we're going to go do something evil." You convince them that they're doing something truly good. And the truth is, within that whole organization, I bet you could belong to it for life and never know that you are only aiding in people at a much higher level doing nefarious things. So again, it's not that whole zeal. You kind of look a little crazy when you tell someone who just went to a charity event with his, people he's developed, friendships and relationships with, that they're doing something evil and worshiping the devil. I had a friend who passed away, heart problems after I'm not going to say. He used to always tell me, "You just get the shot," because I was like, no, and I don't know. He's my closest work buddy. He did tell me one time there's oaths that they take, and so he was trying to tell me without breaking the oath. But he said he went in for the initiation ritual, and he had a buddy of his with him. They went through it together, and he said when I don't know what you call him, the guy that runs they're in the Masonic court. We'll call him the high priest. I don't know what it is, but he said when that man said, "Let there be light," he said that dude shot out of there. He never came back. He would not talk to me. I called him. He answered one time, and he would not talk to me anymore. And so that you could run with that. I could speculate all day what that man saw, but he saw something that freaked him out so much that he wanted nothing to do with it. I imagine it probably looks like white magic. I know this has been a ramble. I don't know, dude. Like the thing that was on my heart was like, again, the social dynamics of the realm in which we live. I don't like talk about these things every day. Matter of fact, I focus on narrative and stories and trying to create and trying to create. But for me to say that I don't see things a certain way just to fit in, I would be lying to myself, and I can't do that. So I don't really care if you believe in these things or don't. Like, period. It doesn't matter to me. But and if you do, please, like, just tone it down. Like, logically, for someone to be so stiff-necked that they would call me an idiot or stupid or anything, like, say what you want about conspiracy theorists. The one thing that we do have that most people don't is perspective, because we're trying to understand how someone could believe in something so crazy. And the more we look into it, we're like, oh, you know what I mean? Anyway, I know it's been a bit of a ramble. I just had to get that off my chest, and I got to edit this video and get to the gym before anybody else gets there because I want it to myself. So God bless. Have a good day.